So what are you doing? What are you doing right there?
I'm looking at my news stories all around.
Huh?
I'm looking at my announcements. Right, the news stories that I think are worth telling, and the ones that I don't, I just go scribble them out.
Yeah.
Something else, I do what I want.
Scribble them out with a highlighter?
With a highlighter.
Cool.
Yep. Over the
You can
words.
get stopped.
If I know that they're worth reading, I gotta read them.
Is that going to be cool, Polly?
That's the camera.
And then you'll be able to flip around and show people that are over here too, right?
Yeah, you want to sit in that chair for me?
Well, we're gonna move that chair over
And
here.
the chair will probably be a little bit.
We're gonna get rid of this
Perfect.
folding one, or at least.
Or, oh, you're not going to use this? I'll take it out then.
Yeah, this is what you look like.
I'm really not sure if I'm gonna read the announcement. Nice. We actually have somebody on the spot right now that's about to go in there and interview him.
Yep.
So
you want to show that the first Polly interview?
Can you hear me, Polly? Hello.
Hello. Can you show it?
This is Nick live from the studio. We have video feed in on here now. We have our cameraman going down into the artist layer. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, do me a favor and get some stills of this stuff. And then we'll talk to the guy himself. Interesting.
And prevail, the rum brazen, coming through guns blazing. Some of you duns running through ones with none saving, complaining. Me and my clan are unscathed from the soul of something amazing.
Oh, there he is. Polly, can you hear me in there? Can you hear me from the studio?
How do you do?
Doing all right. You obviously know the camera person.
Yeah, of course.
This is a fantastic studio got here. This is your live workspace?
Yes, sir.
It's beautiful. What are you painting there?
A piece for the podcast coming up here Monday.
Okay. I heard.
Background.
Awesome.
Background down.
Awesome.
Yep.
So you got a show coming up, Polly. What's gonna be? Tell me about that.
January 13th, 2012. Coming up here at the Union Hall, Chevy in the Hole. At Chevy in the Hole.
The old industrial site?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. What are you gonna do there?
Display many pieces.
How many pieces do you think you're having the show?
We're gonna shoot for like 40
pieces? 45,000 pieces? You're gonna fill it up, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna fill it up.
Do you have any entertainment planned for the evening, or?
Kinetic Stereo Kids.
Great, that's a good local band.
Quite possibly Decker Street Music Department.
Decker Street Music Department, awesome. Is there gonna be a fee to get in?
No.
No.
It'll be like totally, absolutely free.
Awesome. And you gonna have other types of live entertainment there, or what's gonna be the real draw for people? Is it the art? Is it you?
I'm just gonna have my stuff to look at. The rest of it will be music scheduled for different times and what have you. There's a 6-foot half pipe there, so there'll be a bunch of live skateboarding and what have you.
Awesome. You're gonna have live skateboarders?
Yeah, probably like 11 of them.
11. Wow. Are you personally gonna skateboard, or are you just gonna have them around you?
It's been a minute. Probably not. They're just gonna be around the whole scene.
Do you expect a big turnout?
Yeah, I hope so. Really hope so.
Awesome. And we're gonna be able to use this piece next month and maybe have it for sale. Show them like the progress of it. Well, we'll come.
I gotta work on these too. So.
We appreciate your time.
No problem.
We'll come back to a live feed with you in just a minute here. Peace out, Polly. Back to you, Jenny, in the studio.
Hey, that's great. That is great. Yeah, that's cool. So we can maybe we'll be making use of that live cam.
Looks like it's coming along too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do our sponsors now.
Let's do the sponsors.
We got a new one this month. Pages Bookstore. We talk about Pages all the time because they are great. Pages is
great.
Wonderful. They're on. You want to show the Pages JPEG?
Pages Bookstore is a locally owned bookstore at 132 West 2nd Street in downtown Flint at Buckham Alley. It's a showcase for local authors and artists, and they have stuff going on during the Art Walk every second Friday as well.
Right, as well as other, they're always having stuff going on there. They're always having different artists, different authors, and then they always have paintings, and they have original artwork in there that's always for sale. They're a very big supporter of all that's going on in Flint, so they're great.
For sure.
And then the next one,
You got a little video
the lunch
from the
studio. Yeah, you want to play that lunch studio video? You got that?
Nice.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot of
Great down
fun.
there.
They're-
Beautiful downtown Flint, Michigan.
And the lunch studio is another big supporter of
Yeah,
everything in
they're
Flint.
awesome.
Then our last one is Custom Ink and Steel.
Who generously donated $300 in certificates.
Certificates,
today.
right? Again, if you want a tat, that's the place to go.
I mean, if you know the secret word.
The secret word is...
Arlozana!
Yay! Okay,
The
so
chair
anyway.
opens up its mouth.
Okay, so Arlozana is a secret word this month, and so if you
want to
send me
win
a
a tattoo
message...
certificate or one of their CDs, send Jenny a message.
Right.
Jenny Munch on Facebook or email her.
Okay, and then I think we have a video. And in our studio we now have...
Mark Ellswick.
Yeah.
For sure. The author of Padman, A Dad's Guide to Buying Those and
And
Other
other things.
Things.
And other
He's
tales.
a graduate
Those.
from Bendel and also the University of Michigan in Central, University of Michigan Flint.
Yep.
And now you just released this book and published it under Modern History Press, and it's called Padman. And you want to tell us about that book?
I'd love to. It's
Okay.
13 short stories. The entire book, Padman, is hope and humor. It's, look at the title, you would never guess, but it's for traumatic brain injury awareness. And there are 13 short stories, 4 of which are humorous. They've been compared to Dave Barry. They're fathering, raising a daughter, and they're funny. All the stuff guys don't want to be in the feminine hygiene aisle.
Right. That uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Exactly. Uncomfortable
Yeah.
to give them.
It was really funny too. I was laughing at myself when I was reading it.
Then about having a daughter who has the boyfriend and how you want to kill him. And,
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
any guy can relate. But there are 4 father stories, and there are also 4 other humorous stories. Then there are 4 survivor stories, 3 traumatic brain injury, 1 a day I spent in a cancer chemo institute with cancer survivors. And the last is really short. It's front and back of 1 page. It's just a letter. Dear reader. It's passionate. It explains how a humorous book for such a sensitive cause. Everything I write, 15% of everything I earn from writing goes to Brain Injury Association of America, and I'm doing that right now. Eventually, that's my passion, my cause. That was me because I had traumatic brain injury. But eventually, I'd like to get off and to say autism, cancer, and raise money for those causes.
How long have you been writing?
Actually, I've been writing the majority of my life, mostly sports. I've been a sports writer, sports editor, big sports fan, but writing this came out 2 months ago, and so I guess professionally or whatever you call it, it's 2 months, and it's already up for 2 awards, 1 national award and 1 regional award, so
Fantastic.
I'm pretty excited.
Well, I think that mix of comedy along with it helps to kind of cushion the sad parts, but yet you get your story out, and people get to understand what it's like a little bit better and understand the cause. And yet not be like totally, crying and not,
Yeah.
So that humor really, I think that, and there is a lot of humor in it too, I can tell you, because I did read the book.
You're exactly right, Jen. The way I look at it, Padman, when you go swimming in a lake or ocean, you normally aren't going to go dive right in.
Right.
You're going to wade in, right? You wade in with humor. Well, not everybody, most people love humor.
Right.
Love to laugh, smile, be in a good mood. So 8 of the stories are humorous. You're wading in, you're getting a taste of traumatic brain injury.
Yeah.
Then in March 2012, under Modern History Press,